Hey guys, welcome to Lindsay's Lounge. My name is Lindsay. Before I get into American Idol, little quick update on Pearl. If you guys watched my videos this week, you know that my cat Pearl has been very sick. She spent the night at the vet's office last night, and about 4 o'clock this afternoon, I was able to take her home, so that's a good sign. She seems to be doing a little bit better. She's not vomiting so much like she was, but we're not completely out of the woods. She's still very mellow and just not acting like herself right now. But, it was a good sign. The doctor was confident that I could take her home and there wasn't going to be a problem. So for now, we are in the clear, but we're not completely out of the woods yet. But I do appreciate all of the positive thoughts that came our way, definitely. That was very sweet of everybody. Tonight on American Idol, we found out who the top 12 are for Season 9. Some upsets, I think. Definitely some surprises. But we started out... Sorry, the whole cat thing has kind of gotten me a little loopy today. Started out with a group performance. They sang Haven't Met You Yet by Michael Bublé. They're not really even trying to cover up anymore the fact that these contestants are lip syncing. Lacey and Crystal were barely opening their mouths when they were supposed to be singing, and then Alex Lambert had his microphone down by his stomach. It was just very strange. And still, even with 16 contestants, 8 less than when we originally started, that stage is way too small to fit everybody on, and it just looks horrible. It's like a really bad High School Musical or Glee Club or something. It just is not working for anybody. Couple of announcements. Rolling Stones Week will be next week, which I'm pretty excited about. I really like the Rolling Stones. Hopefully we'll get at least 1 or 2 good performances, but the way this Season 12 or Season 9 is shaping out to be with this top 12, I'm not so sure. And then next week we'll be able to download all of the songs from iTunes that the contestants sing. If I recall, Season 7 at least, I'm not sure from last year, but Season 7 we could download the songs starting in the semifinals, so I don't know, it's kind of strange. But I went, speaking of Season 7, I went and tried to download them on iTunes the other day. I just got my own computer a month ago, and I've kind of started to build up my iTunes collection. I have had iTunes before, but I'm starting to, build up more, and those songs aren't on there from past seasons, so I was very upset about that. I really wanted Billie Jean from David Cook, so I've got to figure out another way to get it. So then we also had a really cool performance tonight from Season 8, Matt Gerard and Scott McIntyre. They kind of did this dueling piano players thing with Tell Her About It by Billy Joel. Both of them sound really, really nicely tonight, I thought. Sounded really nicely. Sounded really good tonight. Definitely, they've put the polish on their vocals. Some of the things that they were doing, pointing to each other on the pianos, is a little bit cheesy, but I can overlook that because their vocals are really well. I cannot use my adjectives, adverbs, whatever they are, very good tonight. But in general, I really did like that performance, and if that's on iTunes, I might go ahead and buy that because it was very fun, just very entertaining. So I really enjoyed that. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty, shall we? I'm not going to go through, this person was called up and then this person was called up. I'll just tell you the top 12, and then by kind of process of elimination, we will discuss the eliminated contestants. Okay, so our top 12, in no particular order. Crystal Bowersox, obviously. Michael Lynch, obviously. I think those two were the only contestants completely 100% safe. I think they were the top 2 vote getters this week, probably even all 3 weeks, from the girls and the guys. Paige Miles, big upset there. Dee Dee Bonami definitely pulled out her big guns this week, so wasn't surprised that she got through. Siobhan Magnus, who looked awesome tonight. I love those feather things in her hair. They were so cool. Definitely has built up a strong fan base for herself. Lee DeWise, a hometown boy kind of, so excited to see him. I need him to step it up a little bit, though. Andrew Garcia, he's not going to make it very far if he can't compete with that song that he did back in Hollywood Week. Aaron Kelly, the little heartthrob of the show. Katie Stevens. Casey James, the big heartthrob of the show. Tim Urban, the medium heartthrob of the show, and Lacey Brown. Probably like the weakest top 12 that American Idol has ever had, I think. Very weak performers in general. I'm not too excited about a lot of them. Inevitably, it's going to have to come down to Crystal Bowersox and Michael Lynch. That's going to be our top 2, I have a feeling. So, not making it in to the top 12, Lily Scott. Surprised about her. It came down between her and Katie Stevens, and I really thought that Lily was going to get through, but I thought about it a little bit more, and she and Crystal have been compared this season, so I think, they kind of share the same fan base, and Crystal is the stronger vocalist and the better performer out of those two, so unfortunately Lily had to get the boot. Caitlin Epperly, very surprised. It was between her and, I want to say, Paige. It came down between those two. I was pretty positive that Paige was going home, but I was proven wrong, along with probably most of you watching. Very surprised. And then Todrick Hall was kicked out. Not surprised about him. He was the only one that I wasn't really surprised about. And last but not least, Alex Lambert. He was like one of my favorite guys. It was him and Big Mike. I was devastated to see him go. It came down between him and Andrew, and I was really literally waiting with bated breath to see if he was going to make it. And unfortunately, he didn't. I thought he really had built up a big enough fan base. I really thought so. Everyone that I've listened to on YouTube and read in the blogs, everyone's really liking him. So I was very surprised to see that he was not making it through. But there is your top 12 next week on Tuesday. I want to say now it's just going to be Tuesday and Wednesdays. We have Rolling Stones week, so that will be very interesting. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.